Welcome to Diggin' Riches. My name is Rich, and I'm your host. This is a personal blog about metal detecting. I started metal detecting in May of 2019 after my wife said I needed to find a hobby. You mean sleeping is not a hobby? If so, I'd be a professional. I watched hours of videos, things that piqued my interests: boating, biking, surfing, parkour, something that wasn't going to break the bank or put me in the hospital. After a few months of videos, I found myself watching more metal detecting videos, so I did some research on the machines they used and narrowed down a few that had all the bells and whistles and could get wet. I never used a metal detector before, just seen people with them on the beach. I found a local metal detecting club and went to a meeting, met a few people, and got a chance to see what they were digging up and the machines they used to hunt with. I went back the next month and signed up to be a member. My detector came in the mail before the next meeting, so I started detecting my own yard just so I had enough experience for a seeded hunt that was coming up. I live here in Florida, USA. Metal detect 365 days a year with no fear of frozen ground, ice, or snow, although I would not suggest metal detecting in a hurricane. It does get chilly here sometimes, so be sure to wear your socks with your flip-flops. I purchased the Minelab Equinox 800, and over the past year, I've upgraded it with aftermarket accessories to personalize my experience. My wife bought me a GoPro so I could record my own hunts and show off my finds on YouTube. In my videos, you will see things I have found at the beach, parks, and even in my own yard. I am not a professional detectorist, nor am I a video producer. I'm an amateur at best. I'd like to think I know what I'm doing, but I'll let you decide. Metal detecting has an advantage over other hobbies. You get exercise by walking. If you have a smartwatch or a pedometer, you can see how many steps you have taken and maybe even see how many calories you have burned. I've averaged 4,000 to 10,000 steps per hunt, depending how long I'm out. It can be exhausting. Here in Florida, it gets hot. So hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Drink plenty of water and take breaks. I mostly hunt on the beach where I have found costume jewelry, coins, toy cars, precious metals, and a lot of canned slaw and pull tabs. I like to think of myself as a steward in the metal detecting community. I fill in my holes as best I can. I do not hunt on private properties without permission. I clean up trash I find. I'm courteous to bathers and sun worshippers, joggers, walkers, bicyclists on the beach. I keep my 6 feet social distance. I'm a friend to passerbys and folks that ask, "Did you find anything good today?" A few months ago, an older woman asked if I had found anything, and my response was, "No, nothing yet. No Bobby Dazzlers." She continued her walk. She came back a few minutes later and asked if I had a moment. She told me of a story of a man who she had asked if he had found anything, and she said his response was the best she ever heard. She said he had told her he had found peace and serenity. I have thought about that, and yes, I believe I found it too. Well, at least while detecting. Getting out to the beach before sunrise and watching the big fireball come up over the horizon. Listening to the waves crash and the annoying seagulls, mine, 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 mine. Oh, and occasionally watching dolphin play on the other side of the breakers. I believe I'm humble, although family and friends would disagree. I've learned a lot in the past year watching videos and talking with other detectorists. I'm glad I chose this hobby. I haven't uploaded a lot of videos on my YouTube channel as I'm always in a hurry to be the early bird that gets the worm and usually forget something like my head if it wasn't attached. Please comment on my videos. Tell me how I'm doing. Give me some positive criticism. Click the like button and maybe even hit that subscribe button. come back later and watch a new video release. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or find me on the Detectorist Network. Just type in Diggin' Riches. It's time to get out and metal detect. That beach better have my money. Happy hunting.